Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday and welcome back for another STEM session today. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm so happy to have you all here with me today. And I'm so excited to try this new fun STEM creation we got going on for our lovely fall weather that we have going on outside. Fall? I wonder what it could be. Just to refresh your memory, you guys, for the new ones that I have just learned about STEM or STEAM, it is an acronym for 5 short little words. But the first category is science. And science is exploring cause and effect, manipulating and combining objects together. And then secondly, we have is technology, using basic tools like a magnifying glass, large screws, scissors, or even glue to create something new. That's kind of what we're doing today. Thirdly, is we got engineering, exploring how objects work together and identifying the best materials that work for the task. And then fourthly, we have is art, using basic materials to create something new. And it could be either with paper or it could be with some glue. It could be anything. It could be even a natural material. Then lastly, our fifth one is math. This includes counting, weighing, and measuring objects together. Today, we are going to be focusing on art and engineering, as we're going to be building something and we're going to be creating something. Today, we are going to be focusing on 2 STEM areas, which is engineering and art, like I talked about. And today, we'll be creating a fall leaf creation. Hopefully that's not backwards for you, my friends. If it is, I'm terribly sorry. But before we begin our experiment, I wanted to ask you guys some I wonder predictions. What do you think I'm going to be making with paper, googly eyes, and some glue? I also got something that I talked about a little bit earlier at the start. Something related to the word fall and leaf. Do you know what it is? If you do know what it is, put it in the comments below. I'll give you a second to figure it out. We're going to be making our own little fall creations. And I got all of these different materials, natural materials outside. I got some leaves. I got some different size sticks. And I got some different size pine cones. Let's show you them. Look at the different sizes. We got a small pine cone and a big pine cone. Look at that difference, my friends. Some of them even have sap on them still, so they're a little bit sticky. And then I also got some little different sized rocks. As you can see, look at those little rocks there. All right. So, another I wonder prediction is, how many leaves can you collect and use? Let's see how many I've collected here. I got 1. I got 2. I got 3. Oh, that one's a little bit crinkly. I got 4. Look how big that leaf is. Oops. I got 5. And I got 6. Oh, look at that little tiny one. It's a little maple leaf. So I got 6 different leaves. That's how many I collected. How many can you collect? And now, I wonder what leaf creation you will be making today. You can actually follow along with me if you have these materials. So if you have a piece of paper, if you have some leaves that you can go and collect outside with them, any natural materials. If you have some glue, even it could be a glue stick as well. I want to use this one today because it might be a little bit stronger for them to hold. You can have some stones, some little stones. And you can add any natural material. It could be pine cones. It could be, I have these little needle things. It's hard to see them, but they were inside some of the pine cones from the pine needle tree. I got some sticks here. Look at those. And you're gonna need some googly eyes. And as optional, you can use tape instead of glue if it makes you feel better. And you could also use some markers that I just got from the dollar store for maybe if you wanted to use the eyes as the stones to color some eyes on them. Or you could try even drawing on some of the leaves when you flatten them out. And I wanted to give you a little tip that I did to make them flatten out is I used something heavy and I put it on top of it and I laid it down overnight so now that they would flatten out. But first, you can start by collecting materials such as leaves, stones, anything from outside. And then you're going to create a masterpiece by braiding the leaves all together. So let's see what we can do. Let's get my glue here. I'm going to use this giant leaf as my head. I'm just going to take this little stem and I might use it later for maybe an arm or a leg. So let's... Actually, yeah, I'm going to use this big piece as the body. Let's glue it together here. Add a lot of glue to make sure it sticks. All right. I got my glue on there and I'm going to flip it over onto my paper. I will show you my friends in a second here. I'll put it this way. Stick it on there nice and good. And look, there's my first part of my leaf creation. All right, so next we're gonna need a head, right? I wonder what Miss Jennifer's gonna be making. All right, so I'm gonna use this little one as the head. And now I'm gonna add some more glue onto it. Glue, glue, glue. All right, we got a lot of glue on there. We're gonna stick it on here. Glue, glue, oops, got a little bit of glue on me. Sticky, sticky, sticky. And there is my little head for my person. And now I'm gonna make some arms and some legs. But first, what do you think we should use? I think I'm gonna use these as the legs. So let's add some glue onto them to make the legs. Some of these pine needles. Gotta be very patient and very careful. Sometimes they'll get really sticky. There we go. And let's glue them on. Oops. And stick that under the legs. There we go. Sticky, sticky, sticky fingers. And now I'm gonna use some arms. I'm gonna make some short arms. So I'm gonna use 2 small little twigs. And we're gonna stick them on. We're gonna glue on some glue onto the stick. Put the white glue on there. There's my, and this is what I got so far, my friends. Sometimes they'll get a little bit heavy if you have a lot of stuff on them. But we're not done yet. We got one more arm. And let's see what will happen when we stick on one more arm. This time I'm gonna stick it right here. Oh, might need a little bit more glue on that piece. It's a little bit wonky. There we go. And there we go. Oh. Wibbly and wobbly. There we go. There's my little person. But we're missing something. What are we missing to the face, my friends? Do you know what's missing to the face? Oop, my arm fell a little bit. Let me fix that. But do you know what's missing from the face? Can you guys tell me? This looks so much fun. It is so much fun. I love it so much. I think we're missing some eyes and a mouth and maybe even a nose. So let's add some googly eyes. Should we use big ones, little ones? What do you think we should use, my friends? Big ones or little ones? Let's see. Should we use a big one? Let's see what it would look like. Should we use a big one? I think we should use a big one. It looks kind of funny with some big eyes. All right, let's add the glue. Oops. Got some glue on my little googly eye, and I'm gonna glue it on there. There we go. Look at how funny he looks. He's coming together perfectly though. All right. Now next we're gonna need is another eye. We have 2 eyes. Sometimes you'll want to add more than 1 eye though. Can you think of any other person or animal or even an insect that could have more than 1 or 2 eyes? Well, I know a spider has more than 2 eyes. I know a fly has more than 2 eyes. Look at that, my friends. Oop, his arm fell off. Look how cute my little friend here is. Oop, his arm fell off. I will glue it back on. Sometimes you gotta let them dry so now they will stay on. Let's add a little bit more glue to that arm. And I'm going to draw a little face on it for you guys. What color should we use? It is fall, so let's use an orange for a pumpkin. I got my orange marker. I got a big fat orange marker here. Oops. And I'm gonna draw a smiley face on my little fall creation. And there we go. And you can add as much as you'd like to yours, my friends. You can add buttons to the stomach. You can add arms. You can add legs. You can make a little face. You can make hair. It is all yours. You can make whatever you'd like. So this experience is a great way to introduce your child to a color recognition of changing of the colors of the season. So if you go outside and you look out around and you go for a walk and you see that some of the trees are changing color, you can talk to them about it and be like, I wonder what color the trees are. And you can even ask them in a few months when they're maybe falling off. They'll be so mind blown at the different colors that are on the tree, at each different tree. Sometimes you can even see some flowers that change color as well. Adding to this, they are learning how to create their own individual art with what they have from outside. Giving examples of different leaves is a great learning experience for your child to understand and explain why they change it throughout the year. This can also be art. It is a STEM activity, and you can also have more than one. So like I said, you can use engineering as you are building something, but you're also creating something new. So you're incorporating art and engineering together. And so what they are learning here is that they're learning fine motor by making sure that they're perfectly holding it with their pincer grasp in with their hands and slowly squeezing. So they're using their hand muscles. They're also using their gross motor skills when you're taking them outside and running around looking for different things that they could use on their little fall STEM creations. Also is cognition, which is problem solving, which will figure out what they would be doing or what they're missing. So they'll be like, looking at their fall creation, and I would look at mine and I'd be like, something's missing to the stomach. I think I'm going to add a stone. So they would figure out what they're missing as they're problem solving what they're missing, and they'll add it. Sometimes they might need a little bit of help, but that's okay. But I hope you enjoyed today's STEM experiment, and I hope to see you guys next Friday with Miss Karen for another fun STEM experiment in store. I want to thank you all for being here. Much love, and thank you for all the people that had commented and watched today. And I will see you next time, my friends. Have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you all next on Monday with all fun new activities, all Zoom meetings, and come and join us for some fun activities, fun gathering time, and some fun time all around. Have a good weekend, my friends. Bye.